That gas pack take me way up like a mother shit. Can't trust these bitches cause they be on some other shit. I'm banking on this play, I'm tryna double it. I've been out making big decisions like the government. Started out with none, I did it cause I love this shit. Situations I've been through, most people can handle it. My team, they know I'm loyal, I will never switch. Out in Cali, blowing my weed, we gon' all get rich. Yeah. Baby, I gotta get this money, ain't no time for no arguments. I'm sorry, love, probably shouldn't took this shit how far we went. It's off the drugs, we at Molly in the party. Work, 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 work. Work. Can't feel my emotions, I'm feeling extra now. I just want more commas in front of the decimals. I handle my business and stay professional. I'm making these plays and I stay with several. I'm making big plays, sliding the freeway, getting to the bed first, I don't need leeway. Sitting on PJ, sipping on PJ, and then I'm keep jumping up like a DJ. I'm making big plays, sliding the freeway, getting to the bed first, I don't need leeway. Sitting on PJ, sipping on PJ, and then I'm keep jumping up like a DJ. Yeah. Baby, I gotta get this money, ain't no time for no arguments. I'm sorry, love, probably shouldn't took this shit how far we went. It's off the drugs, we at Molly in the party. Work, 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 work. Work.
Okay. That was DB Bantino, Mothership. It's the name of the song. Can you turn it up a little bit more on the mic? Okay. We're back again. This is episode 2. The Truth is Real podcast. Vedo, your host. Also have our co-host here. Introduce yourself, please.
Hi, I'm Kim Vaughn on Instagram.
Hey, Angel Bodyface, to you.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lady T. Good afternoon, good morning, all that stuff.
I'm John. Just John, man.
It's John.
And it's another T. Hey, everybody.
Okay. Everybody sounds a little tired.
Yes,
I don't know what's going on right now.
Okay.
I mean, what's going on right now?
How you feeling?
I'm not understanding this, but I guess everybody had a good time after yesterday.
I mean, you did give us some rules, so we like kids in school, like, well.
Yeah, we have a few rules this time. Last time, we just want to make sure we stay in order. Mm-hmm. So when you hear this bell, everybody's gonna stop talking, so we can let me get the floor and let me address, whatever needs to be addressed at that point in time. I do want to make sure we do take turns and we speak briefly so everybody's able to speak. Again, we want to make sure we respect everybody's views and belief. This is about being real and keeping your truth. So it may be things that everybody may not agree on, but hopefully we can speak about this in a adult manner and move forward. So about the
Mr. Truth. Mr.
Yes,
Truth
yes,
is real.
yes.
I have a question as well. Can we ding the bell if I accidentally say like a bad word, like
Yeah.
He's ready for us.
We have already pre-planned that situation.
They were like, that one has a filthy mouth.
Mr. Truth is real.
So we're going to try to keep the language down to a minimum when it comes to, certain words
We're
and
capable.
everything. So,
We're articulate beings.
so this is going to be a special Sunday. Last Sunday we kind of had a little snowstorm, so we weren't able to tape and release a show this past Monday. So we're going to actually do a 2-hour taping, but it will be broken into 2 different shows. So, about to get this thing started for you real quick. We have something different today that we're going to do. It's actually something that was shared to me from one of my good friends right here, Kim Varney.
Different.
So,
I think outside the box, so I just wanted to bring a little conversation, to our podcast. So yeah, let's watch this little video. We'll listen to it.
There's a presentation.
Yeah.
if you don't have a high sex drive and your man do, and you say you love your man, but he better not cheat on you, and you don't like sharing your man, I don't get it, sis. That don't sound like love. If you know you got a low sex drive and your man got a high sex drive, but you love your man and you want to please your man, you just don't want to share, then you need to turn that shit up and get that pussy up even when you don't want to. Or tag a bitch in to let her get him right, if possible. And everybody wins. You don't gotta have sex when you don't want to, and your man ain't gotta go without.
Okay. So the question is, if you have a man that you're in love with, and he has a high sex drive, and you don't, are you willing to step your game up? Are you willing to tag in another woman? The question, what would you do?
See, I think the issue with that is like, if I'm really in love with that person, I'm going to do anything, probably about any and every crazy thing there is to do. Mm-hmm. The issue is, for me, is when you're not too in love with that person, you have some type of companionship, and you're like, I don't give a daggone what you do over there, as long as I tag her in, I'm down, tag her in. But if it's somebody I love, then I'm gonna have every wig for every different day of the week, every toy, every strap, anything you need, baby, I got this. So it's a little different for me.
So okay. So basically, what you're saying, it just depends on how deep you are with the person.
Yeah.
If you were truly in love, you're gonna do whatever you need to do.
Yeah, because I don't want to share. Person. If I'm in love, I don't really want to share too much. I mean, he can watch, but that's as deep as I'm going with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who's next?
Hope my mama not watching this. Lord.
Oh, I'm next.
I mean, you were the one that actually sent this over to me.
I mean, honestly, I'm the type that if I'm honestly truly in love, I'm doing anything to please my man. But now, if you're just a thing, I'm what? No, you're not getting all the tricks out the bag. Like, you don't deserve that. Like, you're just here for you have to earn that. You're just here for the moment, so yeah.
So it's for the moment, or it's for
the moment.
term?
For the moment,
different.
you're getting a quickie, like one and buy and get out. If you're the one that I love, like whatever, I'm gonna do whatever.
So you won't share him?
Oh no, I will share my man.
If you're in love,
man, yeah.
Okay.
If you're just a thing, like you don't deserve that. Because that honestly, like, that's what men brag about. So why would I give that to somebody that doesn't deserve it?
What if the man really loves you, though, and you're not in love with him? Like he's all over.
Okay, so then he has to earn that.
What if he has earned it after 7 years? He's a companion, but...
Oh, girl, I don't know about that. I
see,
can't
this
relate
the
to
truth.
that.
See?
So,
I can't relate to
you're
7 years,
I mean,
and then...
just having a companionship, you know what I'm saying? And sorry.
That's like
brief responses, please.
Yeah,
okay?
that's like a death. That's like, a crazy scenario.
I know, I go into details, sure.
Yes, you do.
I knew.
But hold on. Before we move forward, I want to address that. So, because we want to make sure we clarify, make sure everybody understands what you're saying. You're saying that if that's your man, and you're truly in love with him, he's down for you, you don't have a problem if he has a high sex drive tagging somebody in.
Well, at first, of course, I'm going to do, please my man. But, if
that doesn't work.
Yeah, if that doesn't work, I don't mind, bring in one of my girls. And, yeah.
Okay. All right. So,
my approach would be different. So if I am in love, then I do not share at all. That I think compromise works both ways. I'm going to compromise up. You want more and I want less. So that means we have to meet in the middle.
I agree.
So if you have a high sex drive and you want 150, I need you to come down to 125 because I'm not at that. So if just 25, and then I'm going to step it up 25, So I'm going to give, everything for me is reciprocity. It has to be equal. That both of us are supposed to be in love. So for you to get my all for a person I'm in love with, it means that you love my soul, my spirit. It's not just about body. Because when the body leaves, then when we get older, all you have is, do you want to sit down and be able to talk to this person? Do you actually like this?
Yeah, because we're talking about in love.
So that's different. Exactly. Now, my mindset is totally different. If if you are a person that I don't care about, I don't care what you do with
Yeah,
whoever.
that's right. Hurry
But the
up and tag
person
her
I
in.
love, no, this is sacred. Like anybody that I don't care about, you can do whatever you want. I don't care.
Right.
I really don't care who you do, how you do, whatever. That's
I don't
my-
want to share
So,
someone I'm in love.
long story short, what you're saying is, if you truly are in love with that person truly in love with you, they wouldn't even probably want to have you tag somebody in. Or would you?
Well, you want what you
think
want.
that?
Let's be real. Every man desires other women. Women desire other men.
But that's two different things. Desire and actually acting on it is two different things.
Right. So, I mean, no, you will not be allowed to. That's just not for my standards, because if we are committed and we in love, then it's just you and me. That's it.
I mean, John, let me ask you a question. If a man truly loves a woman, would he actually be able to do that, though? Like, would he want another woman to be tagged in and have that certain sexual relationship with?
I feel like certain men, you know, they feel different about it. Certain men would be with it.
Are those men truly in love with the woman? I mean, do you think if a man is truly in love with the woman, not just a man that would do it, because we do know men will do a lot,
Absolutely.
but at the end of the day, if that man is truly about that woman, like she said, taking care of her, making sure she's good, not just sexually, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, could he have that emotional attachment? Could he actually feel good going out, doing that, coming back home to his girl?
Well, it depends. If his woman is okay with it, you know, he won't feel guilty about it. He won't feel no type of way about it. So I feel like it depends on the woman. If the woman not okay with it and he's truly in love, then he won't he won't cross that boundary.
I feel, before you say something, because I do want to say something to what you're saying. I feel differently in a way, because I feel like if your heart's there, it's not about that. You know, like, I can't possibly see that me loving a woman and me feel good coming home, being with another woman and kissing her, laying in the bed with her, holding her. You know, I just couldn't imagine that if she's just like they said, just a woman that's not emotionally there.
I agree, but I mean, I kind of feel the same way, but I'm speaking in general.
Right.
I feel like most men, if your girl is cool with it, they're going to do it.
Right. And I believe that's
if they don't have to come home to no backlash or something, you know?
And that's because most relationships, let's keep it real, aren't built off.
I have a question, Mr. Truth is real. Go ahead, Kimmy.
Okay, but also too, I feel like you guys are saying like doing stuff like separate. I don't mind it if it's somebody that I'm bringing in.
I was going to ask
like
that,
somebody
yeah.
as like, hey, this is this is somebody that I trust, that I know that is gonna tell that I. So that is where I say I don't.
Kimmy.
Now you going behind my back and doing anything that's different.
Yeah.
And then sorry.
No,
Also
go
thing
ahead.
that I was
You're
gonna elaborate on was dang, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I completely forgot. You can
What happens when a man asks you for a threesome? Like you've been with this man for like only a few months, and he asks you for a threesome. You're head over heels in love.
See, you have to be my man for you to ask me anything crazy like that.
Yes, exactly.
And then for you to be my man, that means our bond, our relationship. You're my best friend. We talk about every single thing. Our trust, our bond is so, and that comes off of a friendship and more than months. Like it could be even years that has taken to build this.
I agree.
So that's different. That's something. So it's more. There's more to the story.
So yeah.
But back onto what I was gonna say. So what happens when this man that you are so in love with, since you don't want to bring anybody into the relationship, wants to go and do that behind your back?
Good question.
Yeah, it's cheating.
That's cheating.
So
Yeah.
that's the thing about compromise.
But
because
that's the problem with men.
I might need a shot, guys.
It's not just men.
Yeah,
right?
it's women. That's why I brought it up, because I'm a Libra. So
Are you now?
so we all know that I'm a butterfly, which is why I bring this stuff up, because I have also a problem with just finding that right one that can actually keep me tied down.
Agreed.
Like, let me just get from this flower for the rest of my life. I got to think about that. So it was a nice conversation.
It's funny that you said a butterfly, because I always say air signs, Aquarians, butterflies, and I feel the same exact way. But when you find that person,
right.
it's like, would you do it? Would you not do it? What would we do? What do you think, Angel? Let's see what you have to say, Miss Angel.
Well, me personally, I'm very selfish. So any man that I talk to, is my property. That's how I look at it.
Property
So,
is true.
I mean, the messing with another girl and bringing them into the relationship, you need to do that before you come to me. 'Cause
Agreed.
It's not going to happen. I'm honestly that I'm really, something's wrong with me. I don't know if
It's nothing wrong with you.
well, I just feel like if you want to do all that, you need to just be single, baby.
No, exactly.
Given-
That's how you
single.
are. But see, that's why I said in love.
Okay,
You
I'm
know.
in love. I don't want my man going outside of our relationship. And
See,
then,
the thing is, look, I will be in
Cool to
love.
watch,
Everything
though.
will be perfect.
Right. You can watch.
Everyone knows. Everyone
All you
knows.
gonna get.
But see, no, everyone knows that I'm crazy. So whatever, I'm just crazy. So
But no, it's okay. We're entitled to feel what we feel. We're all
Yeah, you can
individuals. What
definitely-
works
yeah.
for one,
Whatever
I mean,
may
what's
not
work-
work for
Right.
us.
It's okay.
First of
you don't
all,
want to share either.
what if you bring the girl and you're
And she started liking you and
and
wanting
he
to-
start liking her
yeah,
more?
And we all know that can definitely
So-
happen.
or giving
Definitely
her
happen.
more. You know, like
All of a sudden, he
But
leaves
you
you
know what?
for her.
But it's also how you get them is how you lose them. So that's fine.
yeah.
with me, girl.
Exactly.
Just know that there will always be another one.
Yeah,
so
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This is true. This is-
Yeah,
If
that
you
is
thought
true.
it was only gonna be you, boo boo, no, that's why I brought you. Like, what?
Well, let's piggyback off of that. This is another question, and I kind of want to hear what you guys have to say first about this. But I kind of put this out on social media a couple of weeks ago. I just want to hear what people thought, and I'm not gonna lie, the responses I got were very interesting. But this is my question right now: do women cheat more than men now?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I think we're better cheaters, but we don't cheat more.
They do.
I say yeah. I
And
say yeah.
now I'm talking about
Yes.
now. I'm
Better
talking about the
cheaters,
last
yeah.
10
Better
years.
cheaters, but we
Generation.
don't cheat
I
more.
say
Because
yeah.
social media and as such, it's very easy for women to get
Meet
to another man.
For
quick.
men.
Men to meet women.
Yeah.
And the way we cheat is more of a long
But it's-
distance. I mean, long term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys do. I said
You-
long
well,
distance. It's a long term.
Men long distance.
Men do it. I'm in
there
your
and there.
city.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
No.
I'm out the next day.
we
Women
right.
are like, oh,
Women, the guy probably been trying to talk to us since 2014.
thank you. Yes.
We'll go. Wait, this shit didn't work. Oh, so he been waiting his turn since 2012.
And then men Instagram
Take
cheat.
notes, man. Take notes. Watch them Instagram followers. Watch them Facebook
The men are
followers.
Instagram
They've been waiting
cheating.
since high school.
They always know who next in
We
line.
just don't jump to that nigga. Oh, the first day we see him. Oh, we in the club. No, it's not giving that. It's the one that we've been knowing for. Well, me.
That's been
Way back.
trying to get our attention.
Tell your
That's
truth.
been
Tell your
wanting
truth,
us.
Angel.
Trying to get my attention since
Yes.
Yeah.
then, before you.
The persistent.
Honestly, it's just
Yes,
how it
honestly.
is. Why would I try to talk to? I don't know you. The new person, like in the club,
Exactly.
Men go out of town
I know
to
the
cheat.
person that-
They like, I'm in your
So
city.
I
I'm in
want
your
to. I want to
city.
go.
See,
I
but
want
that's
to
why I
go.
feel-
I want to go one by one. I want to just hear everybody's. Not. Just let me know if you think women cheat more than men.
I
Just yes or
think-
no.
That's not a yes or no question. I think that women cheat better, but men cheat more.
That's not the question though.
I can't
There is
say
a yes or
yes or
no
no.
question because I'm about to give you some facts. in a
Okay.
second. So I
Ask
just
me the
wanna-
question again.
Do you? 'Cause this opinion. This. If you had to pick one, just right now.
No.
You don't think so? Okay.
No.
Yeah.
So no.
If you had to
Men
pick
cheat
one.
more.
So no.
Okay.
No.
It depends on. It depends on. No. The thing is women have long-term cheating relationships. A man will sit here.
Wow.
A man will sit here and have a one-night stand with multiple different women. So when you outweigh
Cheating?
the fact that yes, okay, but having multiple partners and random one-night stands is worse than
Yes, it is. It's
I've had a pause. I've known this person for X amount of years, and then finally, this is the only person that him and I have been dealing with on the side for
Exactly.
X amount of time that I've been cheating on you with. You know, so that's more that's more respectful. That's more respectful and inclusive,
But
and
we're not-
shows
but
how much of a woman cares about herself and everything than how you're. So okay, so it depends on. If you want to go about body counts, it's definitely a
you said
man.
who cheats more.
Okay,
You're
but
talking
now,
about how
but
many
now,
times
but
the
now,
same
but now, if you count from a week and me stepping out of the door compared to you stepping out of the door, you know, I'm in a relationship while you're just looking for the next thing. So I
Which
mean,
means
of
I'm
course,
not enough
So
now.
which means,
Yeah.
which of course means A woman is going to be having more sex with this person that is fulfilling her, you know, than what her man is doing when he's just looking for something new, something every time.
Okay. So,
Ooh,
you had a nice, good response. See, can we make it brief?
Yep. Traditionally, men cheat more.
Traditionally, we're talking about in the last 5-10 years.
men.
We're talking about the new age women now. We're not talking about.
To be quite
mother
honest,
and
I think it
grandmother.
also has to do. I'm being very real. Most of my friends are married, and I swear to God that cheating is not even a topic. Now, personally, I have ended relationships because of cheating. That's been my experience. But I honestly don't see a whole bunch of cheating around me. So I really can stray away from that.
So do you have a yes or no answer?
So
Yes.
Traditionally, men, I don't know what's going on within the last 5 to
So
10
you're
years.
interested in finding out?
Let's find out.
I feel like traditionally men do cheat more, but I feel like with the new generation and stuff, everything that's going on, I don't know, ain't no telling.
Once getting their bodies done.
Ain't no telling. Women are real sneaky, so ain't no telling.
Women are definitely sneaky. Well, let's
Oh, you want to throw a jab in?
let's look at some. Let's look at some
Ain't no telling,
statistics.
you know?
Let's see what they're saying. General Social Survey says it says 13% of women and 20% of men admitted to having sex with someone who is not their spouse while married. But what's new is that there's been a 40% increase in the number of women cheating. A 40% increase.
Because women are getting their bodies
A
done. They're
40%
feeling good about
increase.
themselves. They got
The study, hold on.
We deserve better.
The study adds that men are 3 times more likely to use dating sites and apps for casual sex.
I just
than
said
women.
that. Social media cheating.
And that approximately 1 in every 6 people in dating apps are using the app to cheat on their relationship.
Casual sex.
So as we go back to social media, like we said from day one, the 40% increase, I guarantee you, is coming from social media.
Instagram, I'm sure of it.
Instagram,
Matter of fact, I
Facebook,
can
all
almost
types of apps and
put my
so
hand on the
forth.
Bible because I'm going through it. Okay, better not tell my business. Okay. Instagram cheating is real. They'll go out of town to Instagram cheat. Okay, I'm ready.
And the
Oh,
reason
no,
why I
that's
say,
facts. I've seen that.
Yeah.
you know, the reason why I
weird.
do say it's the new generation because they're basing the most of the increase on women between 18 and 24. That's where it's starting there because as
The
you know,
younger
women
women.
are growing up fast. Well, people are growing up
What
fast.
is this,
Kids
the-
are growing up fast.
What generation is this? The Z?
Gen Z.
Basically,
The Gen Z?
And
Yeah.
then
Not
there's,
the
you know,
millennials.
there's preteen is gone. There's no preteens anymore. They go straight
so
from like I'm 10 to like I'm grown.
Yeah, lipstick and
Preteen
yeah,
is
lashes.
gone. What happened? Remember like just what are those little teen stores like Limited 2?
Yeah,
Just all
They're
those little
gone.
like
They're
preteen
gone.
stores. There's no preteens. Little girls don't know how to be little girls anymore. And that's
Yeah, I see
really sad.
14-year-olds with lashes now, and I remember
nails.
I was still wearing ponytails at 14.
The
Yeah.
funny thing is when I did the poll on Instagram, more people said women cheated more than men now.
It's probably because your followers are more men.
But I'm gonna tell you this: when I looked at the people that were voting, it was actually more women that were voting than
Oh,
men.
well, then they must be cheating.
I agree. We just
I
don't
didn't even know
know.
what type. Was it?
Like, I
Was it?
feel
Then
like
they
that
must
is
be
the case,
cheaters.
but we just don't know because
What was their age though? You have to take
up.
an actual poll. What was the age?
I mean, you know, they
What
weren't on
was the-
18.
I mean, what was their age and what was their circumstances? Because
I'm
Exactly.
gonna
that's
say
Was their
it's about
body
the
just
same age
done?
group right here.
But
And
what are their
obviously it ranges
circumstances?
from
Need a
women have their
relationship,
bodies
cheating
done,
is
women
cheating.
have their
Because
bodies done.
look-
If you're trying to,
You know, your followers
So-
are beautiful. We know your
John
followers.
just said
Hey,
cheating
well,
is
it's beautiful
cheating.
women here.
I do agree. Cheating is cheating.
what he
Then he
said.
said just leave the relationship.
Thank you.
Yes. There
I
was a
mean,
side
the
conversation.
reason why people don't leave the relationship is because people want to have their cake and eat it too. You know that's what it is.
Or
They want to have the
But-
benefits. They're scared to not have the benefits.
ping it. Go ahead, ping it.
I agree with the conflict.
And
Let-
that's just what it is.
He has a valid
So,
point right now.
This is what I'll say. We are all different. We cannot put everybody in a box. But I will say that I believe in reciprocity. So if you have children, if you have a foundation, I've had 10-year and 7-year relationships. I really have not had multiple relationships. I have very long-term relationships. So with that said, if you and I are raising a child together, if you have provided, I'm not talking about financially because everybody has different needs, but if you are able to fulfill a void where you play your role and your role with my kid and your role with our family and your role, it really isn't about like cheating is cheating. It's like, this is what we have consistently done. This is what we do. So to break that, to explain to your family, to explain to your coworkers, to explain to everybody else, it's a level of shame that is there. So for me, like I said, reciprocity, like at some point after you get over the anger, oh my God, I'm so upset, I'm this and that, because that's what I went through in my last relationship. Now it's like, I'm numb. I don't care what you do or what you don't do, but let's make this house work. Let's make this mortgage work. We're going to still pay these bills.
See, grown.
So we're still going to be able to maintain. Okay, be sure that nobody disrespects me. I'm going to be sure nobody disrespects you. So that's what it was more so about for me as far as remaining in my relationship after, the cheating.
I have a question though with that. So what if your other was stepping out, but he respected you enough not to let you know, not to let you see it, not to always have her as the bottom, ding, 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 Like
that was the point that I got to. Now, I'm going to tell you, when you're in love and you're feeling it, like, dude, no. See, exactly. I told myself, no, this is not acceptable. No other woman, I should be able to provide your needs. If you have a need that we need to be able to fulfill, let's have a conversation. But I don't agree with having anybody else when I'm in love.
What if you guys did have a conversation and he said he wanted a threesome?
You should have told me that when I met you.
Well, it's a no win-win.
You should have told me that when I met you. You can't come into and that was.
It's been 10 years though. It's 10 years.
No, it can't be after so many years. I've been the person that I've been when you met me. So now you want to ask for different things. No, I don't agree. I didn't come to you with that situation. So that's the way I feel.
The way you got me is the way you keep me.
That's it.
Okay, but just like you said, it's circumstances. There's a lot of people that are with people due to financial circumstances, family circumstances, religious circumstances. Yeah, exactly. So you can't sit here and everyone does what they do for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's true.
Me personally, also, I have long-term relationship before. So I was married also before. So, I was young also, very young.
Same.
Yeah. So, it's me, honestly, it's just about, are you tired and do you want to just settle down with just one person? When you get tired, you didn't ran through everybody that you want to ran through. Like you're mad, everything. You didn't mess with this person. You didn't mess with her.
See, but then when you say things like...
so when you're ready, you're just ready.
When you say things like settle down...
No, it's like, I'm tired of talking to everybody. I don't want to talk to nobody no more. I want to be with one person.
But then as that person supposed to feel like special, and now you just tired, you just ready to settle down.
Yeah, they better feel special. Somebody else can have me.
Y'all like no win-win here. My way to highway.
So would you say that at the end of the day, with all this going on, it's hard to be in a relationship with social media and Facebook and just Instagram and just having access to, like you said, women can have a dude from high school literally still be in her DMs, sending her messages for 5 or 10 years later.
It is. That's why
and she can go back and be like, hey.
Sorry, women. I done told on us, but hey, it is what it is.
So, but that's why I feel like that's why I feel like when women cheat, that's why I feel like when women do cheat, it's worse because there's more emotion behind it.
You just gotta leave her. When a woman cheats, you gotta leave her.
Yeah, we can like
us as better. No, you gotta do better.
I agree. I feel like us as men.
Ain't no doing better. Her heart's already been with another man.
Exactly. I feel like us as men, we could cheat and not really care.
Is why did she cheat?
Yeah.
Exactly. No, it's not.
Reciprocity.
Fear from a woman.
I'm 100 that she wasn't the first and she's not going to be the last.
Well, y'all going to have to learn because that's not how we feel.
New women, though.
We never forget.
The grass ain't always green on the other side. You better stay where you know.
We'll remember that every time you get an argument, we're going to think.
Well, guess what? It's going to happen again in the next relationship. But it's going to keep saying, hold on, wait. But guys, it's going to keep happening if you don't learn from that relationship. How can you keep running from one?
I never said you didn't learn.
Because if she cheated, it's something wrong. She's not getting something at home that she needs.
You're obviously lacking.
And you can turn a hoe into a housewife. Trust me, you can. But you can't turn a dude that's a hoe. You can't turn him into a house husband.
Why not?
Are you asking men? Or are y'all asking yourselves? You can turn a woman into.
What we say that we wouldn't say when y'all wasn't doing what we wanted. We would look crazy.
We just want you to
because
sometimes we just want attention.
Kids and
we look crazy.
Hold on. Everybody speak close.
Okay, when you have kids, when you have school going on, when you have this going on, when you went to church, it all depends on that. to be able to even cheat and talk to
I agree
everybody.
with you.
Nobody has time to be talking to Bill,
Multiple
Billy,
women.
Rob, Anthony.
But that sounds like a perfect
Gal,
situation. We do know a
Val.
lot of
You don't have time for
church going people
Yeah.
that cheat.
Say that.
Oh yeah.
So at the end of the day,
And they
if
pay
someone
the
wants to cheat, I don't care what your background is.
And
I don't
the
care who
past
you
is-
are. You'll do it.
If
You know what I'm
there's
saying?
opportunity, you
That's
do
just
it.
what it is. But what I'm saying is like what he was saying.
If
is
a
that
woman is literally going to sit here and settle down with you and she's not using you, it's because she genuinely loves
Thank you.
you.
Say it again, Kim.
Now, when she gets to
I
the
agree
point
with
where
that.
it's like, I deserve better, it's like, I give too much in this relationship and I deserve better, there's a lack of something in the relationship, which is why
Exactly.
women
That's
cheat.
right.
We do not
Exactly.
want multiple men
Ding,
sitting here
ding.
touching our bodies.
No.
But
Oh,
what,
yeah.
happened, but what happened to
Not at
walking
all.
away from the
Exactly.
relationship?
What if we say
you
something
guys
like
are still
that?
making it seem like
Why do you
had
always
to
want to
cheat.
walk away instead of trying to figure it out?
No,
Right.
you just.
What if a man says
What would
something
a-
like that?
Hold on. Let me bring this back.
But y'all
I guess
do
we're,
that.
we're
But y'all
changing
do
what I'm
that.
saying. You're
But
changing
you
what
guys do that.
Hold on real quick, because you're changing what I'm saying. You keep on saying we're talking about after you cheated. You keep on saying make it work. The woman already cheated.
Okay.
At that point, once she's cheated, you're saying that we should make it want to work. At that point, most men won't forget that. I'm just telling you, we know. Hold
Disrespectful.
on.
The woman
some of
forget
them
it?
do forget
I-
because
I-
they was
I-
doing
Disrespect
something
it, and
before.
I
Hold on,
understand.
but see, you're making, you guys are making it into it's a bad man and a good
No, you're
woman.
right, but you're
Hold
right.
on, let me just say something, because you're not. We can't always make it seem like the man is always the bad person in every situation. There are men out here that are doing what they're supposed to do and not
So why
cheating.
do men cheat on women?
That's not the question. See, I'm trying to ask you guys a question.
Why can't we do the
What is
same
the question?
thing?
Because
What's
no
the
one's
question,
asking
Rita?
the
But I
question
understand.
the
No,
right way.
well, I understand exactly what you're saying. What you're saying is you have a good man at home and your woman goes out and cheat, and now
That's not the question. You asked me why would we not try to stay and make it work.
Make it work.
And what I said to you, most men will forget that, and if you try to make it work, eventually it won't work. That anger will
okay.
come
reason
out.
being,
That's
I
what
feel
I'm
like-
saying.
And I feel
Another
like the
point of view.
reason being is because unlike us, y'all don't just go have sex with a random
you.
dude.
Okay,
Agreed.
so
It's some
Agreed.
what
behind
about-
it.
what about
so
the
we don't
woman?
forget it.
You know what? Men are
It's
some
deeper
mind
than that.
manipulating mother. Oh, Sunday. Never mind.
Speak on it.
because I
Speak on it.
Because
You're-
they will forgive you if they were doing them.
That's again.
Exactly.
I said a man that was about his woman, that was a good one. Now, if y'all both bad, y'all just toxic. We go back to the first episode. Y'all just toxic. Y'all cheat on each other. Have fun, enjoy yourself. You know, we're
Have
talking
fun.
about one person doing right.
So
And what she just said, I get it. Sometimes it doesn't work out. But at that point, do you step away? Or do you say, I want to keep that relationship still there because I enjoy half of the relationship?
But that's why I was just trying to tell you. I said, if the man was already doing him, and all of it, he thinking he living his best life. He thinking it's all lit. She cool. She ain't cheat. She laid back. She doing whatever she got to do for the relationship. And then she finds out, but never tells him, and does her. Then he finds out. Then he's heartbroken. Why? For this moment, and then he goes. He's
I
like,
mean, it's
"Let's fix
emotional. Let's keep it real.
fix it."
Everybody wants to have
You're
their cake and eat it too. On any point, if a woman cheats and she finds out her man cheating, she's going to be mad. If a man cheats and finds out his woman cheats, everybody
what I
wants to
wanna
have
piggyback
their
off
cake too.
of,
But we
Vedo.
gotta take a break, and
Oh,
we have
okay.
like 1 minute. You can give
Well,
me 1 minute.
real quick, that's what I want. We're trying to make this a little bit more complicated. At the end of the day, fundamentally, we are all human beings with needs. It's a man is more emotional. Men in our culture are taught to hide their emotions, to be alpha males and egotistical, where women are taught to express their emotions. But at the fundamental, we are human beings. We all have needs. If you cross those boundaries, if you do something against that, then usually, but usually there's some type of retaliation, right? And then all of us have to factor in if
Get
this
back.
is something that we have to, if we're capable of dealing with. But let me just say this as an end. As we are learning ourselves and progressing and developing, we make mistakes. So with that said, if I can make a mistake with myself, that's where the rationing comes in. Yes, another human being, which is my dude, can make a mistake too. So is this dude capable of recovering from the mistake?
or willing.
Is he willing to recover from the mistake? Do I want to hang in
That's
there
what I
with
was
that?
asking.
That's
Yeah.
what the question is. But I stay because
That was my
he's
question.
a human being too. He has flaws as well.
But
Well, we're gonna go to a break. I just want to end it on this note. I feel like as a man, It does depend on the situation. If you have a family, you have kids, you've been there for 10, 15 years, you have a house. I mean, the man may suck it up, but the question is, are you happy at the end of the day? And most times those aren't happy relationships. Those aren't happy marriages. Those are people, they're just going through the moments and movements. And most people don't want to live a life like that. So I think that at the end of the day around it, like when she asked, why don't you change? Why don't you work on it? The question is, yes, I might learn, but I might need to learn that lesson and use that lesson with someone new. Someone with a fresh start.
Wow.
At the end of the day,
That
around
is
it,
not
Forget
that
our
is-
10 years and our 20 years.
What I'm saying is that may be the choice of direction to go.
Yeah.
Because like you said, maybe
Forget that I'm still the manager at
You might get
freaking
something worse.
Safeway,
You know,
and you've been putting up with me for so long, right?
Yeah,
Just
but you
forget
see,
about all
that's
that.
built up in the person already, and sometimes you don't have years and years to have that change. So sometimes it's best for you guys to go your separate ways
So one
and
time
find
is
your better
cheating.
match. But
Okay, we'll come
I'm
back.
gonna end it on that
That's
note,
not
and
realistic.
it's not just about one time cheating. It's about the whole relationship at the end of the day. Because most times that one time cheating didn't come from that one time cheating. It came from a lot of other stuff built up. And when you say
deep
that
that
one
shit
time
is.
cheating, you never know if it was that one time cheating.
If you find out your man taking a girl out
There's
over and
multiple
over, it's deeper
stipulations
than
that
just
can
him.
come through this one-time
That's what I'm
cheating.
saying.
You're 100%.
Like I
You going
said,
back to the man
if
from
we've
high
been married
school.
for 20 years and you're still the manager at Safeway, and I chose to be with you, knowing,
I'm with
there's
you, Kim.
different standards. There's different situations. We can't just speak on one topic and make a broad situation
You're right.
so small.
Very much
you know?
with
I
you,
agree.
Kim.
So yeah, no. If
Very
I'm the
much
one
with
that's
you.
the breadwinner, and I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough, but
Yeah.
it is what it is, But
Okay, we're going to end it on this note. I don't want to cut anybody off. We have to take a break, but everybody's been keeping their truth in the real. I see. And this is really interesting. This is just the first half, but we're going to go ahead and run to our song, DB Bantino, No Idea, and we'll be back in about 2 minutes. All right.
Hey.
Shawty loving on me. Got someone at home, but tonight it's all okay. And they don't got no idea she touching on me. Yeah. And they don't got no idea she loving on me. No, they don't know, they don't know, no, they don't know. But you up getting wild in the front seat. Little bad thing, let her get fancy. Said she got someone, but she want me. No, I don't think she's been lonely. I think she want a nigga with a rollie. Pull up in the whip, she wanna get to know me. Yeah, I know she wants more out of me than just my company. Yeah, Shawty gon' say she want my love. I know she needs someone to come and take control. Pull up in front of the night, bet she gon' roll. It's crazy to think she got someone at home. Shawty loving on me. Got someone at home, but tonight it's all okay. And they don't got no idea she touching on me. Yeah. And they don't got no idea she loving on me. They don't know, they don't know, no, they don't know. Or a dress for me that he bought you cause he got you spoiled. I watch you lie to him for me. Still expect me to think that you loyal. I know that you got someone in your life, but you right here next to me. That's why I can give you one eye, but you can't have the rest of me. Oh no. Shawty gon' say she want my love. I know she needs someone to come and take control. Pull up in front of the night, bet she gon' roll. It's crazy to think she got someone at home. Shawty loving on me. Got someone at home, but tonight it's all okay. And they don't got no idea she touching on me. Yeah. And they don't got no idea she loving on me. No, they don't know, they don't know, no, they don't know. Oh, 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 don't know. I love me. Got someone home, but tonight it's all okay. And they don't got no idea she touching on me. Touching on me. And they don't got no idea she loving on me. Loving on me. They don't know. They don't know. No, they don't know.
my shot
Rico,
go?
you done dropped shit here.
Somebody took my shot.
Took my shot.
We back.
Okay, we back. That was a great topic. Seemed like we got everybody very
I
excited.
like that song. I like that song.
Really good.
Yeah, that was a good song, DB Bantino. You can follow on Instagram at DB Bantino. No idea. All right, so we're gonna get this back and rolling again. We had to take a little intermission because got a little interesting over here. But kick this back off again. This is the second half of episode 2, the Truth is Real podcast. Your host Vedo. Again,
With Kim Von A.
Angel Body Face.
And your girl, Lady T.
John.
And Miss T.
all right. So, kick this back off again. We're gonna have a new topic. Hopefully, this topic will be interesting, just like the last few topics. But this is, something that I just kind of want to know. It's not, it's just a little something interesting that we always use, saying that, in the midst of, I guess, us dating and figuring out who we really want to kind of take it to the next level, we always use the word that we consider ourselves exclusive. So, I hear that word on social media so much, and I just kind of want to know from the panel, first off, what do we consider exclusive? Like, what do we really mean by exclusive?
It means that we're having sex unprotectedly. We exclusive. Okay, that's all I have to say.
Straight to the point. So
Straight to
again,
the point.
if we're not using any type of protection, that means you better not be doing nothing else to nobody else.
Nobody,
Okay.
not one human being.
Not one human
unless
being.
I'm involved and I ain't heard.
So basically, you're mine, I'm yours.
pretty much.
Okay, Angel.
That
my
was the topic
boyfriend.
today, and I'm online church, so yeah.
Uh-oh.
So exclusive, as you can see, is
Oh,
a
okay.
purpose in a series of actions or steps taken in order to achieve a particular end.
Okay.
So that's what exclusive really is.
Okay. So what do you? What's your opinion about exclusive? We see that's the definition.
Talk about relationships.
I'm talking about a relationship. I'm talking about once you're dating and you're out here dating and you finally say, me and you are considered exclusive. What should that man think that means from you? I mean, we heard she says that means we're basically using unprotected sex. That means you shouldn't be doing that to nobody else. What do you feel? Though? Is it deeper than
Exclusive
you?
is not unprotected sex. People have unprotected sex with whoever the hell they want to.
Okay.
But it's definitely
What
you
is it
have
for
that
you?
down pat. That's my package. She's all I want. He's all I want. That's all I need. That's
You're no longer
exclusive.
looking.
Exactly.
He's no longer looking.
Right.
Okay.
I said that.
In a certain different type of way.
I'm gonna piggyback off what Angel said.
Okay.
Being exclusive is more. It's more of I'm picking you to just only focus on you. So which means that we're building. We want a future together. Well, I want a future with you, And if I'm asking you this, and you have to ask the person too, because now I think society just wants to just assume, no offense, I'm sorry, but okay, we're fucking raw, we're exclusive. No. The both parties have to agree and sit here and say, you're the only person that I'm talking to. You're the only person that I'm entertaining. And it's more than just, having sex. It's a deeper bond.
Well, it depends because
So
everyone's different.
Right, but I mean, just because I'm having sex with you raw does not mean that we need a shared bank account and that I want to buy a house
Well,
with
let
you.
me be let me be very clear though.
And I'm at that age right now that's what exclusive means. That means that we're building. We're gonna invest. We're gonna work on each other. We're gonna set savings and say, you know what, this is going towards our goals. This is.
I agree.
That's
Completely
exclusive.
agreed.
It's to me it's more than sex.
Okay, if I may really just piggyback on that real quick. So for what I said, it was figuratively speaking. I pretty much summed it all up in a nutshell. Like, pretty much if I'm sleeping with you and we're together, we're exclusive. This and it depends on the conversation. If you're having pillow talk and you're like, yo, if this is this is that. And it's like, yeah, we agreed upon that. Everybody's situation is different. Maybe they agreed upon that during sex. You know what? I'm ready to be with you. We're ready to be with each other. So I kind of was figuratively speaking, but I agree with everything that you're saying.
And that's the thing
Details.
is you cannot build a relationship when you're having sex. You cannot talk about your relationship when you're having sex. You cannot speak on anything besides sex when you're having sex.
I make my best
okay?
decisions during sex.
those are and you know what?
Right.
No, because look, you're gonna say yes to everything in the shower and make the best decisions. And look, now when I come looking for you to burn your, that's you cannot make decisions. No offense, you cannot make decisions.
No. Just
my personal opinion. You know,
you're right. If
So-
you had me break it down, that would have been it.
So, John, what do you from the man's side? What do you think exclusive is when a woman tells you? When you tell a woman exclusive?
I feel like exclusivity is, I'm the only one that get a certain type of access to you.
Exactly.
Whenever I call you, whenever I need you, you pull up. I just get a certain type of access that other men can't get, whether they, no matter what they mean to you. You know what I mean?
So, I mean, but on your thought process, when the word exclusive is mentioned, I mean, does that mean that is truly just your girl, or are you out here still dating around?
I feel like you could be exclusive with somebody and y'all not be committed. Y'all not be.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean?
How does
I don't
that
mean
sound?
committed in a point
We're
like.
hearing the man's
I don't
point
mean
of
like
view.
committed
We
in a
are.
point where like you having sex with other people, but y'all not in a relationship. It's not established. It's not an established.
I don't have.
I agree. I mean, I just feel like we exclusive. We just gonna entertain.
I mean,
each other.
because-
now,
We
do
just
you
gonna-
see your guys' misunderstandings?
And that's what I wanted to.
Do you
to
see the
kinda-
misunderstanding?
I'm glad you brought his attention. I
But
don't have
that's-
time for the semantics.
Actually,
Hold
I don't
on. Before we go into, because I do want to say, because we're using the word exclusive, why are we using that word exclusive if we're supposed to be more than exclusive? So
But then
obviously,
we're
that,
able
so
to be
obviously
open.
that would be a gray area where it would mean. I mean, I'm just saying, if you're my girl, you're my girl.
Right.
You're not
We
exclusive.
wouldn't use exclusive,
I wouldn't
exactly.
say that.
That's
I
what I'm
wouldn't
saying.
use that word from a man's point
Maybe
of view.
that's
That's
not
what
gonna
I'm
say
saying.
what
I don't
it is.
have time
You
for
can
the
be my girl.
semantics. I just want to be sure that I'm
That
aligned
might be
with the
deflated.
person
You
that
guys
I
are
am
about
connected
deflated.
with.
I
You
mean,
guys
when
are.
I'm saying
I don't have time for
exclusive,
that.
when I'm saying exclusive, I'm saying you're my girl, like you're my man. I'm not.
We
That's
don't
what I'm
always
saying.
say
I'm not
like
saying
that.
When we
that.
say that,
But that's why I said.
Y'all say that.
I'm just
I feel like us as men, we don't say
That's why I said we would have that conversation of it's just you and I.
and you're my girl at
Yes,
that point.
yeah,
we don't
yeah.
use exclusive.
So that's why I said
Pillow
okay,
talk,
see,
that's what I
don't
was
use
saying.
words like.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have time
I'm
for the
too old
semantics
for the weird
to figure
words.
out what
So
you're
that's
trying
why
to
I'm saying
say.
we're
We
gonna
just
talk.
need to be aligned. That
You know what time it is.
both of us need to be on the same page
The
to
same
everything
pillow
that we're
talk,
doing.
exactly.
I don't have time for a person to be like, oh, well, that may mean this for you, but it means this for me. I don't have time for any of that.
But
And then
that's
for
why it
me,
calls for
it's
that
more of an
conversation.
energy thing that
You wanna
I
be direct.
honestly, and I have only been in relationships from high school throughout. I've just recently been single. It's been like a year or so now.
Girl,
But I've
same.
only been in relationships.
Same.
Let's give
I
a
swear
applause for
to-
that.
No, it's no applause. Fuck a relationship. That's why. Oh, excuse me. That the type of people that I connect with is more about energy and spirit. We never had no formal sit down. Let's talk about this. Are we? You either vibing with a person, y'all either feeling each other or y'all not. That person is like. Now they're connecting with you more. Now I want you here more often. Let's do this. We're going out of town. We're doing this. My family, my this, my that.
Well,
And
let
the
me
next
ask
thing
you
you know,
something.
I'm about to say it. I'm finishing up. For me, the way that
going.
I connect, because everybody connects differently. Next thing you know, I am their one man. So from those things, because I don't put pressure on nothing. I'm not
one
trying to
man. I
define
like
nothing.
that.
I'm not trying to do any of that. I just want to know how your energy flow. Do I love being around you? Do I love the way you move? Are you putting me first? Are you making sure that I'm pleased? Are you? And then it's like, nah. Then the dude, and I feel firmly in. I'm old school. I'm not pressing no dude to do nothing.
Exactly. Not open
I'm
no
waiting
doors.
for the dude
not-
to tell me, baby, I'm ready. I want
Ooh,
you. And I have been
sexy.
engaged
Yes.
4 times.
Very
That's
sexy.
I'm not asking you for nothing. I'm not cool. You cool, we cool. And it's when a man should want a woman more than a woman should want
It's
a
very
man. In my
attractive.
opinion.
Yes.
That's my
But
opinion.
what if it's
Okay.
one sided? What if the man wants you and he doing this, he doing that, and you don't feel that way about this particular man?
And that happens. That
A
means
lot.
that
Or
she
that
has more
moment.
fish in the sea. That means that she has, that just means there's more options. I mean, that's nice. That's just like a girl could want you,
Right.
but you want something else. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the same way that a girl feels. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
A match
you're
has
just
to
one
match.
of my options.
But
You know?
that's when what I was talking about comes to play. When women wait and somebody's been waiting for since
Yeah.
2012.
And they miss out on a lot of
Yeah.
stuff because I mean we all men know women from back in the days or years ago that have stated the same thing.
Okay, but what happens when I'm sitting here and waiting for whatever I'm missing out, and I'm not missing out on shit?
I mean, you're gambling at the end of the day. You're
Cause I be
gambling.
sitting here and I be
You're gambling, but at the end of
What?
the day, you're betting on your life. It's everybody has to take ownership for
get
their own
it
personal
on your
life.
own, ladies. Honestly, because
Of course.
it's 2022,
Yeah. Especially
and
this
You don't.
Gen Z
I know some
generation,
niggas.
guys.
They going outside of their
But
relationship.
no, not
baby.
even that. You know
just
what? I've
sitting
gone to
home,
the
not
age.
doing that with your life. Sit home thinking you're a good girl because you didn't go out last night.
They don't
with
give
your
a
homegirls.
crap.
They don't care.
Well, to go back on this exclusive thing, I'm sticking to my peeves, and that's how as long as you're not sleeping with me and sleeping with everybody else, everything else we can figure out.
Well, I want to go into another subtopic off of this, and this is just based off of being in a relationship. I know there's maybe people here that have prior kids from prior relationships, and I guess as you're dating, one of the number one things that probably comes to your mind is when your child should meet that person that you're dating. Again, I know a lot of times we don't want our kids meeting all these different men, but when do you think is that time? You know what I mean? Because you never know 100%, but when do you think is that time?
Me personally, I don't put my kids on social media. Maybe on a story because I don't trust these weirdos. Too many people to be watching. Okay,
Agreed.
keep your kids safe. So with me, I'm a woman. I keep my kids safe, baby. You're not gonna see my kids until I know we're exclusive. 'Cause that's what they are.
That's right.
Or you're my best friend.
Yeah.
Can I just make a point real quick? What she just said? You just said social media, but go ahead. Remember you saying about dating social
So,
media? Yeah.
So if we're together and it's like long, because eventually they're gonna have to meet that person, and they have their own dad. So it's gonna be like a lot going on. So I think it's best for men and women to hold it out sometime.
Okay.
Yeah, but you could talk about them, show them picture, maybe.
But were you talking about social media or in person? Like,
No, I'm talking about in person.
yeah, exactly. But you see how we went back to social media.
Social
I mean,
media is the same
I
thing
get what
as in
she's
person.
saying.
No,
She's
it's-
saying
yes,
she
That's
doesn't
like
put 'em out there
another.
nowhere.
That's like another cell
No,
phone.
you're absolutely right.
She's just saying the type of information that she shares about her family and her personal
for the
life,
world.
which I completely understand. I don't show my everyday of my. I'm not gonna sit here and show you that I cook him freaking dinner
Yeah,
every day night.
exactly.
I'm not gonna sit here that I walk him to the bus stop every day. Like I'm not gonna sit here and show that on
So-
social media because this is my personal page.
Yeah.
And a
Also-
lot of people judge mothers
often, they do.
that don't post their children every day. They
Why?
judge. I don't
why they do
know.
that.
I
That's
wish
weird.
that I did know,
You're
but they
a
do.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, why would you want me to
that's-
post my children?
Because because you know why? Because there's some mothers that their worlds.
Safe.
I'm sorry, but
not.
they just that's your life. Is that you just wake up in the morning, you cook your breakfast, and
Or you just have to.
And
Maybe
then that's it.
maybe that's your brand.
I
You're
mean,
just-
do what you do if you comfortable.
right, or maybe that's your gram, and that's beautiful. My gram is not for showing
Yeah,
what
right.
a mother is supposed to be.
But-
So everyone has their own separate grams for their own reason.
Yeah.
Okay?
So I guess
But it's the
Go ahead.
person. That's what you're trying to say. Do
Yeah,
you have
exactly.
kids
The
with
in-person.
But social
We're
media
talking
is
about
that
in-person.
too, because
Which we were
people
talking
look
about
at
that
it
how
every day.
important social media is for dating.
Yeah.
Like that's what we were talking about. Like now it's not just about dating in person; it's about your social media too. You have to be extra careful now.
Yeah,
They
so
see
that's
you
the
on
same thing.
social. They feel like they know you anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, you be like, nigga, I don't
don't
know
know
you.
you.
And even if I know you in high school,
I still don't know you.
Exactly.
So, you don't need to see. Everybody don't need to see your kids.
You got to
sorry.
be
You
qualified
gotta-
for
that's your
anything
sink, that's
to
your
be
home, that's your-
in my life.
Yes, you're
So
right.
what I decide to
Sacred
share,
space.
you have to be sure that the person is qualified. It's the same. Like, would you let a mechanic freaking do your hair? No, they're
No.
not qualified
Exactly.
for that. So before I let anyone in, I'm vetting. I'm sorry. This is my sacred gem. You think that I'm exposing my world that I have to protect to just
Yeah,
anybody?
that's a lot of
No,
stuff.
our
Hearing that you
job
have to do
is
social
for me
media
and
for
you
that.
to connect.
Gosh.
If we're supposed to be dating, you're connecting with me. You trying to figure out if we vibe. You're not worried. Now I will tell you off the break that if I do have children. You
Yeah,
know, and that's the
exactly.
same. You should tell me. But first, you got to connect with me, and then I got to trust you, and you got to be qualified before I invite you in my life.
What about
That's
a
just-
man point of view? I actually want to. What if it's vice versa, and the man doesn't really show his child on social media or anything?
No, in person.
In
Would you
person.
let how long would you? Well, the topics is how long would you have
I
somebody
think-
wait?
Wait
I
till
think
you show
if
till
I
you
had a
introduce
kid-
Is it
Right.
different for a
Yeah.
man?
I don't
I
think
think
men
men really. I don't think men think of it probably as deep as
we
most
do.
women
Yeah,
do,
they don't.
because we're not more scared. You know, women have to worry about, like you said, child predators and stuff like that. You know, so it's a little bit deeper for women to have a man around their child. I think men, you know, depending on, I'm not saying all men feel the same way, but I don't think men probably think it. Like I believe if a man's a child, a woman calls him like, "Hey, I'm gonna come over." I don't think he's gonna be like, "I'm gonna take my child, drop him off and do." I think he's gonna be like, "Come over." You know what I'm saying? I don't
And
think
there's a
he's
lot
gonna.
of Facebook dads.
Yeah, so
Yes,
you know,
that's where I was going. Yeah.
Social
FaceTime
media
dads.
dads.
I'm sorry,
dads.
FaceTime dads.
Instagram dads.
And usually the mom has the kid in the custody. The dad has them part time. So it is that.
I don't think men think of it that deep. Like, oh, let me wait 6 months until she meets my child.
No, but
Or just to know the child exists.
No, this is because I'm a mother, like a real life mother. So I feel like you shouldn't be able to see my kids until I know it's really official. Because
course.
every man that you bring around your kids is going to start looking at you.
Exactly.
That's
That's what I'm saying.
No,
You
I'm
know
talking
what?
from a man
I'm
perspective.
talking about
you
from a
just with
man's.
Bill
I'm
last-
talking about
No.
a man's
So you gotta
point of
do
view.
that.
A man's not thinking.
no.
A man's not thinking like that. You
Right.
understand that? A man's. You're thinking like that because it's a man that's seeing your kids.
Right,
We're
correct.
thinking about a woman, a mother who
can
figure
protect our
coming
child
around that child.
from a
Most
woman.
women you mess with help your kids out. When
They do,
like that.
exactly.
You know
So
what
it
I'm
is
saying?
a difference.
So it's a
You're
different
right. Yeah,
thought.
it
We're
is.
thinking like, oh, you're
Yeah,
coming
but
here,
you're not also
you know.
thinking. You're also not thinking of how it's
It's definitely gonna scar the
affecting your
child.
Yes,
It's
child.
definitely gonna
They're
scar
not
the
thinking
child.
like that. I admit they're not thinking like
and
that.
this is
Men
why
aren't
I
thinking
brought
that
up,
deep into
and
something
this
like
is
that.
why
They're
this was a good topic, because at the end of the day, look, this is a little personal. You know, I've known Vedo for a couple years now, so like a little bit under 2 years, a little bit over a year.
Very detailed.
Details. You know, and I don't introduce, even if I've dated you or what, I don't introduce my son is 12 now.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're almost
I don't introduce my child to anybody at all.
As you're not supposed to.
And nobody sees my child. Even if you're like my friend, if you've been my friend, you know, it's
me
very you will meet my dog before you meet my child. So anyway, you know, Vedo finally just a couple weeks ago met my son. You know, but my son and I are very open. So that just shows that at the end of the day, like, introducing a man is very, because it's
Impressionable.
It's just, it's impressionable. It's impressionable on a
Especially if
child.
you
Very
got
much
boys.
so.
Especially if, yeah, especially it's a boy and a boy. He's very, so you know, I introduce, and I'm like, you know, Wappy, like, you know how I have best friends. This is one of my best friends. You know, but it takes time to open that door and realize, hey, this is somebody that I trust.
Exactly.
In my
you have
home.
to
And your
trust
son's a little
them.
bit older though.
That's
And,
key.
and my son
Trust.
is a little bit
He's
older.
not a baby.
I feel
you know.
like
he can
if
talk to her. He can let her know. You know. It's a
But I
little bit
also
different.
feel like that when he was
Agreed.
younger, he forgot people quicker.
Right. True.
You understand what
It
I'm
was
saying?
really impressionable.
Now
Yeah.
he's older and
He
he's
can make
gonna
his own
remember.
decisions.
He's gonna
Right.
Now he's gonna see the way we interact.
He can make his own
He's gonna
decisions.
see our
Yeah.
conversation. He's gonna listen. He's gonna see our bond.
Right.
You know, so it's more now that he's older for me.
Also-
He's smarter and more impressionable.
Exactly. And because
But
they're
end it
older,
real quick,
and that's
but-
mine too.
Go
But also the phone. You cannot be talking around your kids around
On the
Say that.
phone.
Anything.
You have to
because they
watch-
listen.
They
do.
listen.
So my son says something. He was like, "Yeah, I heard you. How many friends do you have on?" But I'm like, "Bro, this is business. I'm doing business. So that's what I'm saying. I don't want you in my business because you're too close. You're listening to everything and you don't even know what you're talking about.
Right.
So imagine if you bring multiple men.
Everything.
Then he's gonna say
Ooh, he's
disrespect
protecting.
you.
He's not going to
Like,
respect you.
just
Yeah.
talk to everybody.
Especially if you have a boy
But
child.
I'm doing
Yeah.
business, but he doesn't know. He's just nosy, listening.
I've seen that happen.
I feel like
my
stuff
nephew had that.
I feel like stuff like
I've
that
definitely
definitely
seen that
scars, like scars women. Like, I mean, scars the kid. You
Scars
know, like
kids,
if
exactly.
your
It definitely
mom,
scars a kid. I mean,
Hello. I mean, if you wanna make your nigga mad, all you gotta do is show him my name and your car log, baby. That'll piss him off